begin with, I lightened my brows, and so what I used is a shader brush. And for my Coralline palette, I mixed this white color and a bit of this yellow color on the lid. And you want to brush that cream color over the brows, and it sticks to the brows, making them look more pale and less visible. Then I'm going to take this very pale pink color. You could also use a powder eyeshadow. You basically want to choose something that's just a little bit paler than your natural skin tone. And I'm applying that all over the lid. And then I'm going to choose this kind of apricot color here. Get your claw in it. And this you want to apply on the lid up to the creases, starting with the lash line. Now I'm taking an angled brush. This is from my Blush Professional 18-piece brush set. I'm going to take some of this white color and I'm going to line my lower waterline. I want to use a black liner. I'm using an Eye Sweet Precision Eye Definer by Me. I'm going to start more towards the nose. So a little dot and then bring it towards your upper lash line. And then we can line the upper lash line. And I'm just going to start out thin, and then we can thicken it as we go along. I'm just going over a second time, building up the thickness, so as you go along, you get thicker and thicker. Now what we want to do is bring this line upwards, and now just follow a bit of the curve of the shape here in your eye. And you want to go sort of thicker towards the upper part and keep the start point quite thin. Now I'm going to expand the line along the upper lash line. We're doing like an extended cap flick. We're going to take this angle here and we're just going to run with it all the way nearly up to the hairline. And I'm just going to go over this line we created earlier and make it thicker and thicker. I'm going to use this eyeshadow by Bourjois. It's called Intense Extrait number 10. It's got a cute little mirror and a magnetic closing, so it just shuts like that. And it's part of a new range of eyeshadows that they have that have super intense pigment. And I'm going to use a shader brush from my Blush Professional set. What we're going to do with this matte black is just make the edge of our black line a little bit more smoky. And I'm going to use a pigment by Bourjois. This is part of their Suivez range. And this one's number 8, Regard Bleu Insolite. And it comes with its own little brush. I'm going to brush that on here, just beyond our black. I'm going to take this large buff brush from my Blush Professional set and I'm going to buff away the edges and blend our little highlight here. Now we're going to draw a line here underneath the eye, below our point above, and creating a bit of a slanted line that goes straight towards the lower lash line. And then slightly slanted straight line again. And like a long kind of triangle shape. And you want to fill in the middle. Now we're ready to draw a line below our lower lash line. We want to start about here and just parallel the line of your lower lash line about a quarter inch below it, and just before you get to the very end you want to draw a straight line, and then you want to just thicken this line slightly. And using a wet Q-tip, make a slanted line that's very sharp here. And then following the angle of the slant, They want to go upwards. And you want to take a Q-tip with a bit of water on the end. And we want the second line to end earlier. I'm just going to swab off the rest of the line. For the false lash, I'm going to use these lashes by Illamasqua. They have a side slant to them, and they're number 22 lashes. I'm using this Blush Professional blush brush, and I'm going to choose a very pale dusty pink color. Give yourself a good smile and just pop that on the highest point. I line my lips in a MAC lip pencil. This is Brick, and I went outside my natural lip line. Quite a rounded Cupid's bow here. And I fill the lips in with a Rouge Personnel. This is by Yves Saint Laurent, and it's color number 25. It's a beautiful bluey red. I went slightly over the top in a lipstick by Sleek. This color is called Candy Cane. Again, this is a pretty gorgeous, wacky color. And I just put a little bit of this in the center. To give the lips a bit of a pop. And now you're ready to be taken to the edge of glory.